How do I respond to soon-to-be ex's accusations of my parenting decisions? 6 weeks ago I asked for a divorce. Up until yesterday, we were living in the same home with the mutual decision to get through the holidays before telling our 2 children. Yesterday, my ex decided he could no longer be in the home and he left. He will not tell me where he is staying and has said that until he has a permanent residence, he is unsure of when he will see the kids or for how long he will see them if he chooses to. He said he needs to heal himself mentally first because he is still in love with me and being around any of us is too hard for him. Before this, we were doing a trial custody situation where he would be responsible for the kids on certain days and I would be on the others. We agreed that we both could use our time to do what we wanted. He would go out when he wanted and for however long he wanted to. I spent some of my time with friends that I had recently reconnected with because I was always told I was a bad mom if I was not always with the children. The longest span of time with my friends was 4 hours. He has been accusing me of partying like a teenager, but I am not partying, simply spending time with friends. I don't even drink alcohol when I am with them. Multiple times since yesterday, my ex has written in texts to me that he expects me to step up and be a mom while he is out fixing himself and to not go passing them off to whoever will take them so I can party. This is the furthest thing from the truth. He had almost completely isolated us from my family because of his abuse, so I am upset that he is putting in writing the implications that I am passing them off to others when I am absolutely not doing that at all. I have texted him to please refrain from those types of implications that I do not take care of our children. He had responded that he is simply requesting that I do not hand them off for selfish reasons, me spending any time with friends or otherwise, and that the children need me with them at all times now more than ever due to his absence. I am requesting assistance in writing a default text that I can send when he does this, reminding him to stop implying that I am not taking care of our children appropriately and to leave the conversations to only what we need to regarding the children, such as when he will see them and anything else. Can anyone help me with that, please? Comment. Talk to your attorney. Don't play stupid text games. Just ignore. Ignore some more. He abandoned the family. That is going to have a lot more bearing in the visitation schedule than you having an evening with friends. The first consultation is usually free and they will give you a checklist of what to do. If in the US, you can also call United Way 211 and get in touch with a women's shelter who can direct you to resources. You don't have to go live there to get help. They can help with job training and placement, childcare, legal, etc. Don't let this guy bully you. I am so sorry that you and your children are dealing with this. My ex refused to leave. Our kids begged him to leave before the start of the school year. He declined because it wouldn't be convenient. There was a horrible fight between him and my kids. He kicked my younger son. I took both kids to the hospital. The subsequent abuse report was declared founded. Story 2. I don't want to live with my boyfriend anymore. I have been dating my boyfriend for a little over a year and have lived together for about 8 months. My boyfriend was great in the beginning. Bought me flowers, made dinner a lot, wanted to spend time together, always complimented me. Yet, well, a few months go by and that is not the case. He drinks or gets high and plays Xbox until around 10 p.m. every night after he gets home from work at 6:15. We both work 9 to 5 jobs. After I get off, I cook dinner, clean, do the laundry, try to get myself to work out, and study for the MCAT. Oh, and we have a dog together. Got him a few months into dating. I have been trying not to drink as much and go to bed early. Really have been trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle/routine. But oh my god, is it hard to try to do this stuff while living with him. He has only been to the gym once in the past 14 months, hasn't gone more than 3 days being sober, goes to bed about 1 to 2 a.m. every night. He'll tell me to go study, but I'm almost positive he tells me to all the time so that I won't try to talk to him while he plays Xbox with his headphones on. He gets annoyed when I try to talk to him. I have to now ask him to hang out with me. In addition to the Xbox, he is on his phone from the second he wakes up, while brushing his teeth, in the shower, when he does dinner, once or maybe twice a week when I have to ask, all of that, until the second he falls asleep. He normally stays up late, online gambles and then falls asleep to videos. He won't go to any store or grocery store with me. I don't know what to do. My family is across the country. I have been waiting for things to change, but they haven't. Why was he so different in the beginning? He said that he is not going to change regarding playing games every night and on the weekends, that I either have to accept it or not. The biggest thing that he has said is that playing games helps him relieve stress from work. I understand finding ways to cope with stress, and I have been trying so hard to understand that he feels this way with video games. But 7 p.m. 10 ish every night and almost all day on the weekends. Is that normal for a 26-year-old? And what about me? I'm stressed. My job is stressful. Studying, attempting to clean/cook and maintain a healthy lifestyle is a lot too. I hardly have any money saved up, still paying back school loans. I have communicated so much to him. It is just not working. I love him with my whole heart, more than anything, and he treats me well. It's just that things have drastically changed the past 5 months. What will happen when we have kids? Or I go to medical school? I can't decide if I just need to focus more on us having 2 separate lives together and that this is normal, or that this is not normal, he won't change, and that I need to end it. If anyone has been in a similar situation, please feel free to comment about your experience. Any advice at all is welcome. I am open to any and all feedback. Edit: we moved in together so quickly because both of our leases ended at the same time, we got jobs in the same city at the same time, wanted to save money, and, at the moment it felt right. My name is not on the lease. I don't want to lose our dog to him since I would have to move somewhere, don't even have enough money to move anywhere yet. I have a job here and do not want to leave until I, hopefully, get into med school next fall. Comment: he treated you differently then because it was new. You two moved in together really fast and now his true colors are showing. Most people can put on a good show for 6 to 12 months. That's why it's not particularly wise to move in or marry before you've known each other at least a year. You've passed through the honeymoon period and this is him being authentic. If you don't like it, and who would, then move out and move on. Leave him. Get your own place. His lifestyle isn't healthy for you and he's already communicated that he's not gonna change. What are you actually seeing in him at this point? He gives me the ick. Are you more scared of losing him or being alone? I'm going through a breakup where we lived together in the last months. We're very unhappy, so I understand that struggle of wondering, why is everything so shit now? If you have brought up what you need from him, and he can't do that for you and doesn't make an effort, then it will be best for your happiness to go your separate ways. What have your attempts to address these issues with him looked like? Do you raise the topic of your relationship issues only as an immediate response to the problems as they come up? Or have you had the opportunity to sit down with him and get his undivided attention? What has been his response? Does he treat the issue seriously? Does he agree, but forget later? Or does he dismiss your feelings or perspectives? Have you two worked together on plans and arrangements, moving forward, that consider both of your needs and perspectives? Or has it just been you imposing expectations onto him? You seem to have the desire for a deeper, more meaningful relationship. You've verbalized very clearly here. I trust you've been just as clear with him. As the Bible says, your oxen are unevenly yoked. Clearly not pulling together, at different odds. You're 25, time enough to do the introspection and make the hard decisions concerning your life. You may feel very strongly about him. But, is he the partner now, that you can count in the very near future? Are the goals you've set for yourself achievable with him as a life partner? I have my thoughts on that, but only you can answer that. Best of luck. The beginning is a mask. It slips off and you see the real person after a while. This is who your boyfriend was the whole time. He bought you flowers and carved out time to listen to you at the very beginning. You need to formulate an exit plan. He isn't going to transform into that initial person you met because that person was never real. So you should break up with him, and it's okay if logistically you can't do that right now. Step 1 is to figure out what breaking up with him means. When is your lease up? Can you afford to live alone in your area? When could you move in with family? Are there jobs there? Would you want to wait until after them cats? It's okay to start with the practical, which is finding the time frame and resources of when to break up. But you definitely should break up, so come up with a plan, even if it will be a few months. Step 2, stop doing stuff for him. You don't need to cook for him or do his laundry, or whatever else you are doing. Just stop. Cook less, let him do the stuff that benefits him on his own, and put that time towards yourself. If he won't go to the grocery store, stop buying stuff for him. It doesn't have to be a fight, because you don't care anymore to make his life easier. Just tell him you are studying and so have less time, and he needs to do these things himself, and then don't participate in a fight about it, or let him bother you. Step 3, realize this dude isn't it. He has been clear with you, this is who he is, he will not change. Believe him. It doesn't matter if that is normal or not. This is the life he wants, and he is happy. He will not take you on dates. He will not spend time with you. He will not stop drinking. He will not focus on his physical health. He will not help with chores. Facts. You are not happy with this life, and I don't think you should be happy with it. So focus on yourself, your school, your money, your health, and get out of there.